The NBA world was stunned on February 2, 2025. A seismic trade shook the league to its core. Luka Doncic, the face of the Dallas Mavericks, was headed to the Los Angeles Lakers. In exchange, the Mavericks received Anthony Davis. Davis, a perennial all-star, was a significant acquisition. However, the move was widely seen as a win for the Lakers. Doncic, still just 26 years old, was already a global superstar. His departure left Mavericks fans heartbroken. The trade sent shockwaves throughout the league. It was a move that could reshape the balance of power for years to come. The Mavericks' rationale for trading Doncic was rooted in short-term thinking. The team had underperformed that season. They were desperate to make a playoff push. The front office, led by owner Mark Cuban and GM Nico Harrison, saw an opportunity. They believed that acquiring a proven star like Davis could provide an immediate boost. However, they failed to fully grasp the long-term implications of trading their franchise cornerstone. Doncic was more than just a star player. He was the heart and soul of the Mavericks. The Mavericks gambled on immediate results. They failed to consider the potential consequences of their actions. The Doncic trade exposed a deep-seated communication breakdown within the Mavericks organization. Reports surfaced that key voices within the franchise had advised against the trade. The Mavericks communications team reportedly warned the front office about the potential backlash from fans. They were ignored. Cuban and Harrison seemed determined to push the trade through regardless of the consequences. This lack of communication and disregard for dissenting opinions created a toxic environment. It eroded trust between the front office, the coaching staff, and the players. The Mavericks leadership had lost its way. They prioritized short-term gains over long-term stability and the trust of their fan base. The Mavericks' gamble on Anthony Davis backfired spectacularly. Davis played just one game for the Mavericks before succumbing to a strained adductor. He remained sidelined for the foreseeable future. Injuries continued to plague the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving, signed to a max contract in the hopes of forming a dynamic duo with Doncic, suffered a season-ending ACL tear in March. The Mavericks were a team in disarray. As of March 12, 2025, they sat at a disappointing 33-33, clinging to the 10th seed in the Western Conference. The team's struggles on the court were a direct reflection of the turmoil within the organization. The Doncic trade had created a domino effect, leaving the Mavericks reeling. Section 5. The Lake Show Reloaded. While the Mavericks struggled, the Los Angeles Lakers were rejuvenated by the arrival of Luka Doncic. Doncic seamlessly transitioned into his new role as the Lakers' primary ball handler and offensive engine. He formed a formidable duo with LeBron James, who embraced a mentorship role. The Lakers quickly emerged as championship contenders. The trade was lauded as a masterstroke by Lakers general manager Rob Pelinka. He had acquired a generational talent without sacrificing the team's core. The Lakers were once again the talk of the league. The arrival of Doncic brought a renewed sense of excitement and optimism to the franchise. Section 6. The Fallout in Dallas. The Doncic trade sent shockwaves through the Mavericks fan base. Fans were furious. They felt betrayed by the organization. Protests erupted outside the American Airlines Center. Fans inside the arena voiced their displeasure, chanting, "We want Luka" during games. Some fans even resorted to burning their Doncic jerseys. The trade had shattered the trust between the Mavericks and their fans. It would take years, if not decades, to repair the damage. The Mavericks were learning a harsh lesson. In the world of professional sports, loyalty is a two-way street. Section 7. Mavericks face an uphill battle. The Mavericks faced an uncertain future. With Doncic gone, the team lacked a true franchise cornerstone. Anthony Davis, once viewed as a potential savior, was now seen as a symbol of the front office's incompetence. His inability to stay healthy only compounded the fans' frustration. The Mavericks were stuck in basketball purgatory. They were too good to bottom out and rebuild through the draft, but not good enough to contend for a championship. The Doncic trade had set the franchise back years. It would take a monumental effort to rebuild the team and regain the trust of their fans. Section 8. A defining moment for both franchises. The Luka Doncic trade will forever be etched in the annals of NBA history. It was a trade that had the potential to reshape the league's landscape. For the Los Angeles Lakers, it was a stroke of genius. The acquisition of Doncic instantly transformed them into championship contenders. For the Dallas Mavericks, it was an unmitigated disaster. The trade exposed the franchise's flawed decision-making and shattered the trust with their fan base. The trade served as a cautionary tale for the entire league. It highlighted the importance of clear communication, long-term vision, and a deep understanding of the value of a franchise cornerstone. Section 9. The Luka Trade, a legacy of regret. Years from now, the Luka Doncic trade will be remembered as one of the most lopsided trades in NBA history. It will also be remembered as a cautionary tale about the dangers of short-sighted thinking and the importance of organizational culture. The trade left an indelible mark on both the Dallas Mavericks and the Los Angeles Lakers. It was a trade that had the power to define the legacy of both franchises. For the Mavericks, the trade will forever be a source of regret. It was a missed opportunity to build a dynasty around a generational talent. For the Lakers, the trade will be celebrated as a masterstroke. It was a move that brought them closer to their ultimate goal, an NBA championship.